So we were recently in an academy where the same food was being given to teenage athletes, that is the boys and the girls. Hey everyone, this is Ryan Fernando. I get a lot of questions. I recently got a question saying, Ryan, is there a difference between male and female athletes, the nutrition? So we were recently in an academy where the same food was being given to teenage athletes, that is the boys and the girls. Now, there's one thing that you need to understand, which is the requirements of nutrition is different for a boy and the requirements for a girl is different, and same for a man and same for a woman. Let me give you a stark difference. Women have menstruation cycle where they lose blood, right? So we look at the blood test for haemoglobin, iron levels, ferritin levels, okay? Now, when I was doing the Olympic international course for sports nutrition, there was a teacher who came in from Helsinki and talking about the ski team. They said that if ferritin was below 70 nanograms, they did not allow the female to sit on the Olympic level team. In India, we have Olympic athletes going in at 25 and 30 when the lowest level is 20. Please understand, the international sports norm is 70 nanograms for ferritin. In India, the medical norm is 20 nanograms. So the athletes are 22 and 24, yeah, okay, it's okay. But the international guys at 75. Are you getting what I'm saying? Predominantly 60% of the Indian female population has what we call as anemia. And therefore the iron is low, pernicious anemia. We have various issues in terms of the hemoglobin, which carries oxygen. So when I have to breathe as an athlete, if my hemoglobin is not good, my oxygen absorption is not good. So the nutritional requirement for females is completely different from that of males. The protein content, the calorie calculation is completely different. For example, you take a 50 kg female and you take a 50 kg male. The weight distribution of muscle and fat is different. Therefore, the protein distribution or the protein requirement is also different. If the person is in the same sport, well, you could say that, oh, both are boxers, but still there is a differential in requirement. So I always say, male or female, forget. Go individual, custom nutrition plan. Whenever I'm in academies, whenever I'm in hostels, whenever I'm working with coaches who have large teams, I say, sir, we need to go customized. What do you mean by that? We need height, weight, body fat percentage, blood test, urine test, omega-3 test, microbiome test, okay? And these are the things that you need to get the information. Once you look at that, you look at any deficiencies, any lows. Bring in nutrition foods, nutritional supplements to enhance the low levels. And then you look at this requirement of the sport. How many hours the athlete trains, how much protein the requirement is there, how much of sleep is there, is the resting heart rate low, is there enough of molecules for recovery or there's not enough of molecules for recovery, is hydration good, what is the specific sports drink design. Because I'll give you an example. You can have a man and a woman might sweat lesser than a man in the same field, in the same temperature. So then the drinking requirements is different from the man and woman in terms of volume, and then the electrolyte balance is also different because maybe the woman has a higher sweat rate per hour of playing. So there's a calculation that needs to be done. So there are stark differences between males and females in terms of nutrition, Olympic level sports nutrition. Customization is the best approach. And the biggest mistake we make in our country is coaches and people, parents call me up and say, can you send me a sample diet chart? If you take a sample diet chart, then the person following that diet chart will become a sample. Seriously. It needs to be bespoke. It needs to be customized. It's like saying you have a car. Your car, let's say, is Honda City. You cannot go to a mechanic and say, boss, you have a Skoda manual. Give me the Skoda manual. I will try to repair the Honda City. doesn't work like that. So I would appeal to all coaches and parents and players. You want to win the Olympics? You need to invest in nutrition at a very young age. It is different between girl child and boy child. And the difference is bespoke nutrition, which is not 1 year, 2 years. It's the next 10 years of your child's life.